My hobby turned into my job, so I'm trying to find my spark again. But that's hard to do when your office is a f***ing mess. First, we've got the backdrop. It's nice, but I didn't even finish a single wall. My plant collection, out of control. Thankfully, none of them are real. I can't handle the pressure of keeping them alive. Oh, and did I mention that I get to rearrange my entire office every time I want to film something? So I never had a space that was actually mine, something that I felt expressed me. So the first step in this journey to find my spark is to make my dream studio. Okay, so we have finished painting and it looks really cool. Oh God. Okay, now it's clearly ready. So the next step is to do the backdrop. Wait, what? It's here already?
Look at all those boxes.
This is huge. I always feel like I don't have enough room. So my friends at Desky sent me the biggest desk I've ever had. I went with the white legs to go with the light walls. I tied up all the cables and it took me about an hour to put together. They also sent me a monitor arm and light, which made it feel super moody and relaxed. The top looks really good. I actually wanted the walnut first, but ended up getting the pheasant wood, which I think matched the vibe so much better. So I was taking it all in, and I was thinking to myself, it's missing something. Yeah, we needed some art. I had an old gallery wall that I started hanging, but then... Fuck. That's okay, I had to make some new art anyway. I used Figma to make all the art and printed them out on some big poster sheets. They looked so good. They had a really big cutter, so I cut them all into pieces, then threw them into individual frames, and yeah. Standing desk. Customizable controller with modes. You see, it's heading down low. That was a standing, and now it's a sitting position. So you have to like sit just to get down back. It holds up to 300 pounds. Get me down. Oh my gosh. Integrated cable system with up to 9 plugs. You see there's a lamp on now. You see? And optional accessories like drawers. See, as a creator, I'm constantly changing angles, in and out of meetings, collecting coffee cups, all while trying to be more active, stay focused, and obviously be in a creative mood. So thanks Desky for hooking me up. I'm already feeling the difference. And if you're on the hunt for a new workspace, check the link in the description to support me. Okay, thanks, love you, bye. Okay, my workspace is ready. Now we gotta do the backdrop. So I'm a designer and influencer, and this year has been absolutely crazy for my career. Desk whiteboard. I launched an app. I was on Times Square. I even spoke at one of the biggest design conferences about my story. But lately I've been feeling stuck as like just an educator. See, so much of my time is spent doing pretty much the same stuff, focusing on optimization when I'm creatively unfulfilled. So I'm challenging myself to spend as much time as I can every day on my creative passions. I do the rhymes. And baby steps here, because when I tried interior design for the first time, well, I needed to feel familiar. So after measuring everything, I opened up Figma, the design tool I use every day, and I got to work mapping out my studio. So my studio is a 216-inch square, so I made a 216 pixel square in Figma. I then created all the furniture I have with rectangles, and then I took out what I didn't want anymore. I decided that this corner could be the podcast area, so I don't have to restructure my studio every time. And then this side would be the studio filming spot for all of my videos. So that gave me a shopping list And then it was time to go to one of my favorite places in the world, IKEA. Seems like I'm not the only one because there was literally a line outside before it opened. I found the couch that I had in mind. I just love this store so much. It's just so relaxing, and you can get breakfast for two for literally $10. My favorite area is the lights because we don't do big lights here. But we do fake plants, obviously. It barely fit in the car, but we got it all to the studio. And the first step was the pegboards. So this was incredibly easy. No, it wasn't. It almost broke me. I'm gonna be putting a bunch of knickknacks on there, but I'm gonna be for another video. To complete the backdrop, I wanna put something right here. Hanging lights. So imagine like this dangling from the ceiling. The only problem is that the wire is not an outlet. The cool thing is you can unscrew this. Then you thread it through, and now I've got just the case of it, which I wrapped with a light cord that I found on Amazon, and then hung it through the drop ceiling. We got the proactive stool, and now I've got a great setup for my studio filming set. By the way, the last phase was the podcast lounge area, which started with a new couch. Luckily it was already put together, but I just had to add the chaise to extend it. A few days later, a side chair got delivered from West Elm, and it was definitely worth the wait. I had some fun getting it out of the box and putting the legs on. The only trouble was we're still missing some art. So I made 2 big posters, and I'm also a hat guy, so we needed a rack. And now we have a podcast spot with 2 different angles. It's actually 3. I'm so proud of this.